popping out there? How's everybody doing tonight? I'm here with Junglebeast, and we're just gonna chill around in the charts and look for possible entries, and just talk about the week. What's up, Jungle?
Yo, what's going on, Blocky? How are you? Thanks for having me again, bro. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah!
It's been a crazy week. What was it, like 3 point something trillion
Yeah, wipe
out
out,
of the stock market? Yeah.
unreal.
Insane.
Yeah, the S&P took a hell of a fall. The Dow took a hell of a fall. Um, so yeah, did you hit live and all that good stuff on
Yeah,
your
yeah.
end?
It's going on my channel. I'm checking
Sweet,
to make sure now.
sweet. I was
We
hoping
are
that worked
rolling.
out pretty good.
hmm
All right. I'm not sure who's in here, but I see one head watching, two heads now, but I don't know if it's counting both of us or what.
Yeah, I got one in my chat or my live, which is probably me because I'm watching
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I'm also watching mine. I see Poe Man in here. What's good, brother?
What up, Poe?
What's popping? Yeah, okay. So I see you linked up here up top, chained in. Okay. Nice. All right. I guess there's really nothing else to it but to do it. I'll jump on mine real quick, and then we'll go to yours. So check this out. I found this new indicator that I'm just going to save as a favorite. This is called the bull market support band.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yep. So as you can see, that pretty much this whole bull run here, we've held this run on the 2 week. We are just chilling on it right now.
Right.
So this is a possible indicator that we don't really want to go down much lower, but as you can see, we could. We dip down into it, try to fake it out, and it's just another laggy indicator. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I just wanted to show that.
Yeah, I've heard about the bull market uh band or whatever.
Right.
I've never used it. I've never pulled it up. I've seen other people point it out though. It's been a minute since I've seen it pointed out, but I have seen it before.
Right. And
Well,
I do believe the weekly was under it. Yep. We are under it on the weekly. It kind of snaked it here back in August of 24. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. It's not something I'll keep up all the time, but that is a pretty thick.
I mean, if you look at it, it pretty well respects price pretty well respects it.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's got a bunch of other settings in there and all that good shist. But yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, some people are calling for the bottom to be in. I know Crypto Face, he called for I think 81.5, 85.1 or 81.5.
Right.
Oh, yeah, he said it's back on.
Yeah. So
You know, when someone like Face says something like that, it's definitely worth taking into consideration.
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. He knows the market, you know what I mean?
Right.
Pretty well. Especially the crypto market. Earlier I actually jumped in along, and I'm currently up, if I could pull this down. Looks like 10% right now. It's only where's my margin, damn it? 55. I had 55 on it because I was going to ladder in if it dropped down a little more,
Right.
and it never dropped. I
Well,
literally
that's still good.
bottom. I'll show you
Yeah.
here. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I jumped in literally right above this stop loss. I don't know why it's not showing my. I don't know if that's a setting I can turn on. I don't know why it's not showing my entry. It normally does. Like on my phone, it shows the.
Yeah, on your candle or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, it's not showing it. I don't know why. But yeah, I think it was 82 400, somewhere like right here. and it's not doing too bad. It's not
Yeah,
again, it's not a lot of margin, but it is 15x.
yeah. I mean, shit. The percentages, I don't really worry about my money. You know what I mean? It'd be nice if it was a big margin, like a couple of thousand.
And
But
it
I
will be
really,
one day, right?
right, exactly. That's the whole. I'm just worried about that P&L percentage. Like I just made 13% on this trade. Yeah, I only made fucking $8, but I made 13%. And when that's on some money, 13% on some money, you won't be laughing that day.
Right. Yep. And that's why I'm still low margin. I'll trade with 100, $150. And like I said, I put 50 on it and 55 on it. And I thought it was going to come down just a little bit more.
Yeah, I got a breakout account. Let me pull it up here. I've taken 3 trades on it, 2
You want me to pull mine
losers,
down
1
and add you
winner.
to the stage?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I don't have it up on the. I'm
Okay.
pulling it up now.
Doug, what's good, man? No, you're not late. I think we only been running like 5 minutes now. Yeah, 6 minutes.
Yeah, we ain't been on long.
Never late, brother.
Let's see. I'll exit out of that. Minimize out of that. Bring Chrome back up here. All right, now I gotta present.
Yep, let me pull mine down and I'll pop yours up when you're ready.
Stop screen, share screen, breakout terminal. All right, let's share that. Is it there?
Yep, there it is.
All right, yeah. See, I got my breakout account. It's just a little 5K one, and my first trade, this one, I panicked. I saw it going down. If I would have stuck to my strategy, you see, I longed at 82K, and it never really came back down from there. Or shorted at longed at 82.4, and then it started pumping or whatever it happened. I just saw it going in the opposite direction. But if I would have held that, it would have actually been a winning trade, and it would have hit my take profit without hitting my stop loss. But I panicked, so I let it let go. And then this one I should have pulled, but I just let it play out. You know what I mean? I was like, because I panicked on this one, and then it turned out to be a winner, and so I just let this one play out naturally. It hit my stop loss, and I got down. But now I was able to long from 82.8, and man, I hit the top exactly, bro. I had like 30 something profits, and then I saw a sharp curve down on the 10-minute VWAP, and I pulled it right at the top during this range, and was able to get. I mean, I didn't get all of it back, but I got a good chunk of what I lost back. I'm only down 16 right now.
Was that today?
No, it wasn't today. That was on the 4th.
On the 4th.
Yeah, my first trade was on the 3rd. Try to make it back. I got absolutely wrecked. I took a second. I said, "Man, what the fuck?" So, because it looked good. This looked good. This trade I took, it looked real good. Like, and then it just reversed on me. It reversed on me so quick. But yeah, that's I'm trying to take it real nice and easy with this one. Trying to make sure I don't just blow this account. But that's cool, man, because I've only put $50 up, and they've given me 5K. This isn't the funded account. I got to pass the test. I got to make 10% without losing 5. But they've given me 5K essentially to trade with,
And is that real money or is it?
This is fake money right now until I get my funded account. But when I do get my funded account, this is real money. Like they would have given me an actual 5K. And as long as I don't go, so there's a equity limit every day. You know what I mean? Like you can't go under your equity limit. Mine's like, I'd have to go to my other terminal. Yeah, I would have to go to the other account, but I can't drop below $50
for this one.
Yeah, I paid $50 for a 5K account, and if I get funded, they'll give me that 5K, and then my little 40% for the month on my bit units. 40% of 5K, man, that's paying some bills for me. You know what I mean? Like, that's almost $2,500 for a month, and that's more than what most people make around here. So, let me go drop this step back down. You can pull yourself back up if you like.
Okay. All right. Where is that other layout? I guess that's
What up, KB? What's happening?
IKB.
What's going
What's
on,
happening,
chat? How
brother?
y'all doing?
Yep. I think I can. I think when I type, it types. Does it type on yours too?
Where at? On my comments?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I see you in there.
Okay. Huh. Okay. That's what I thought. What do you say? Heard a lot about the platform. It's nice to see someone using it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love the idea of breakout. That's what I've always told my wife. I was like, if someone would just give me 10K, if someone would just give me a big amount of money to trade with, I'd be good. I'd be
Right.
good. Like, but and now I have like this just came out like within a year, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I manifested this because I just needed a big amount of money to trade with to gain my financial freedom because I'm decent at trading. I just don't have the capital to really become, you know, financially free off of it. It
Right.
would
Right.
take so
Right.
long.
I gotcha.
Um, but now breakout gives you that opportunity as long as you can. I do the one step, like just do that one step trade, like the two step if that's more your level, that's good. You can go to the website and see what the difference is between them, but that one step where you can make 10% without losing 5, you don't have a time limit, take as long as you need, just don't lose your 5% and make 10, you're good. And like I can do that, I can really do that, but it's not the same as your own capital, you know what I mean? Like, because the swings, the stop losses are gonna have to be really tight, or you're gonna have to really decrease your margin. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
but on Bitcoin, it's 5x leverage, and then on alts, it's 3x leverage.
Okay.
So you get a 2% move on Bitcoin, you can get funded.
Right. Right. Yeah. I think I may do it myself. Um. What
Yeah,
do you say?
all you have to do is get funded. Really, the hardest part is getting funded. After that, all your trades just come to you.
Right. I gotcha. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But as far as the weekly, we're pretty much in the same range we've been for the past month. So there really isn't much to talk about on there. I still
Yeah,
think this major resistance at 88. It's just been beating its head against it, man. This high or low here is a good sign. It really is. With these wicks down here like this, definitely major buying in this zone.
yeah, I know Crypto Face, he was waiting for that weekly to pinch. But when I look at the weekly VWAP, it's coming up to the zero line, but it looks like it does have a curve down. So I just don't know if it's you see the curve down on that. Like
Yup.
if you look, you can see the curve down, and I just don't think. I don't think she could pinch, but she could if you go back just a little bit. If you go back just a little bit, like you see that green dot right there. No, no, back to the right. That green dot is followed immediately. No, one more right there. That green dot is followed immediately by a red dot, and
Yup.
look at the price and see what happens.
Yup.
That's why I just don't think it's the bottom.
What's that? August 19th.
Just we get a move up, and then you get that next red dot, and you get a move down.
Right. Right. We could do something like this.
Right. Yeah. Even if we get the green dot, we've seen it before, where we get the green dot followed immediately by a red dot. Well, I'm not saying price won't go up from here, but I just don't feel like the bottom's in with the
Right.
way that VWAP looks.
Yeah. Plus, you got this right here. I
Mm,
mean, when this curves out, it's going to print a green dot eventually.
right.
I mean, it would take some time, but I would love to see something like that.
Some nice little bull dibs there,
Yeah, if price was to dip a little more,
especially on the weekly. Like the divs on the weekly and the monthly. That's why Market Cipher B monthly red candle. It's 100% hit rate. Like,
right?
that's why we knew the price was going to come down. Anyone with Market Cipher knew that price was coming down as soon as they saw that monthly forming. 2 months before. Like it was starting to pinch and it was coming down, and like we knew this move was coming.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's why up here I was calling lower, and people were like, "Oh my God, you're Blocky the bear," and you know,
But here we are lower.
it is what it is. But you know, some people appreciate it. Some people actually started selling then. So
Yeah, well, it's always nice when Bitcoin gets to new all-time highs. Like when it pumps and it rips to new, when we hit 110, like, and then we saw a bit of a correction, then you should know, like, it just hit all-time highs. Take profit. You don't
right.
have to sell your whole bag, but definitely be taking some profits at all-time highs. Like
Yeah,
that's what all-time highs are there for, is for you to take profit at those levels.
I agree. I agree. Now this zone here looks like, yeah, I guess we're above that now. So if you jump up to here, yeah, probably even here. I'd say 83.5 is the next. This will probably come up to that point. Probably back up into this uh, imbalance here and fill it. Come touch this at least. I think. Probably in the next few hours. If that, it may just run up to that point. It's only $300 away from it right now. So that's what I'm looking for on this trade. I'm going to, yeah, probably pull trig on that soon and make it my sixth trade win in a row. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at.
Oh yeah, let me pull my. I forgot
This
I brought it down.
this damn 88 range is just, it's crazy. Look, it's even back here as support. So 88K, 89K almost. We can get above that and start supporting. It's probably off to the races from that. Not off to the races, but I think we come up into at least. Let me go back to the 4. My damn dog's whining. I think we'll at least come up and touch this here up at 91, 92, somewhere in there. But yeah, I'll pull mine down real quick and pop yours up there. All right, you're up, brother.
All right. So let's see.
And
Like
for
I said,
right this second, I'm gonna pull up just your screen so our faces ain't there.
okay.
Real quick. Good.
Let's see. Yeah, we just went over the weekly. I'm on the weekly, and like I said, I just don't see it crossing over. I mean, it's coming up, but you can see it has that. It has, even if we pop over it for just a second, we'll see something like we've seen here. And it's not. There's this wave isn't really. I guess we'll have more clarity on it in the next day. It just doesn't seem like it's pinching super hard like we
Right.
have right here. You see, or right here, it still looks like it has some fat on the bones with the curve on the
Yeah, I
VWAP.
noticed.
And that money flow is also coming out. And I was looking the other day, last time, yesterday, money flow is getting thin, on these higher time frames. And that's all across the board. It's coming out. And 2 day it's already down. I want to say the 4 day was printing a red dot. Yeah, 4 days printing a red dot.
Jeez.
Looks like you could get some good bull divs off of it, but once again, money flow is
and that's
starting
not
to thin out.
confirmed yet because that 4-hour candle isn't. What do we got, a day?
Yeah, we got a day and an hour. Yeah, not confirmed yet. Like we could see just a major bounce off this zero line, but it's something to keep an eye on, especially with the money flow just dwindling out of the market on these higher time frames.
Right.
8 hour just shot straight down. I'm curious to see how low the momentum wave goes.
God,
The
that
money flow.
barely there.
Yeah, I was about to say is
Double click that so we can see it bigger. So yeah, there you go.
yeah,
Okay.
you can barely in there, and now it's coming down, and VWAP and money flow are not working together.
Right.
Yeah, you know me. I like to see my money flow and VWAP going in the same direction.
Yep.
Let's break it down a little local on the 1 hour. See where we at. Where are we at? We still got the red shadow candles. We got a pretty deep wave, a nice little wave, and look, money flow and VWAP are going in the same direction, and that's a good move.
Right.
That's why I like them working together. I like to see them working together. But I mean, we totally got potential for some bull dibs down here.
What
It's
got
not
me
like money flows way up there in the green. You know what I mean?
right?
It's been getting lower.
Right. What got me earlier was the I looked at the 24-minute time frame, so probably you may see it on your. Oh, you got 24-minute up there too.
Yeah, I got a lot of them.
24-minute, that bull div right there.
Oh yeah, boop boop.
That's where I jumped in.
That's perfect too.
Yep. Money flow was kind of curving around.
Yeah, I can see the curve on it. Look, you're about to be sitting pretty if we keep going because you're about to get into runaway train mode up here. If you can get, because your VWAP's still high and your money flow's coming in, so you can probably see VWAP push even higher and make some good momentum candles up here, and then maybe you could just run on them. Where was it? I think the 10-minute not too long ago had something like that.
Trace, even the 10-minute was printing bull div.
Yeah, see, and now your momentum's getting higher. Now you're getting a new anchor wave on your 10-minute. Yeah, bro, that's a nice trade.
Yeah.
You got in it at the right time, sir. Good job.
Nice.
And look how thick that money flow is getting on the 10-minute too.
Right. Yeah, I see that.
Let's look at it. And it just came in on the 15. Look, that's another great example. Because what I like to do, I like for us to get above our daily or previous day VWAP, some sort of support with money flow and VWAP coming in at the same time.
Right.
That was a little jagged, but see.
Bozo, what's
right
good,
here,
man?
Right here, your VWAP's coming down, but your money flow's coming up.
Right.
So you get this little fake out if you was to go long here with that money flow going in, that VWAP coming down, you get that little fake out. But then right here, everything's going up.
Yep.
Boom.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't close it earlier. I almost closed it because of that. Well, not because of that, but around that time.
Right. I mean, look at that. Look at that candle. You're about to get a very strong momentum candle above your previous, or we'll just call it the daily VWAP because they're both so close together. Money flow's coming in on the 1 hour. I might want to take along with you right here, especially if we open this candle, because now we're going to be in runaway train mode. I bet you we could come up to 84K.
That's what I was thinking. That's where I was thinking.
Yeah, I bet you come up to this monthly VWAP, maybe this weekly VWAP right here.
Right.
And then you would look for the move back down. But I bet you with this momentum getting higher, she'll come up here and just kind of slowly get above it, as this momentum fades. Right. That money flow does look good on the 10-minute. Look at that beautiful curve on the VWAP. Just whoop, right up.
Yep, I'm up. What is it now? 16%.
Yeah. See, it doesn't matter the money percent. Like 16% of 5K is a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a lot.
Absolutely. Yep, I agree. Totally agree. What's damn, you must. What do you have? The second package of the Trading View?
Yeah, whichever one I can
see
have.
the seconds.
Oh, I don't. I know. I used to have it. You see, I used to have the seconds, but save some money. My wife is officially pregnant. For anyone out there that's been following me for a while, it is official. I appreciate all the love, brother. All the support.
Congratulations, man.
She's 7 weeks along. I'm hoping it's my little boy. I have a daughter. My daughter turned 4 in August, but I'm hoping it's my little boy. I'm going to be happy either way. I'm not going to be like, oh, man, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to be happy either way, but it'd be really cool if it was my boy.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Happy for you. Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's what I've been looking at. I don't know. I feel like you look good, dog. You look like you're in prime time for an 84K.
Yeah, I'm
That's gonna
hoping
be a nice little.
if it hits 84, I'll at least take half off and leave half on.
Yeah, that's exactly what you should do.
And go stop at the profit, probably 83K maybe.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. Once I hit my first TP, I hit my first TP. I take 1/3 of my trade off, and then I move my stop loss to entry. That way, I don't lose anything. I made a little bit of my fees.
Yep.
I got my fees plus a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
right. However, that is a hell of a wick up there.
Yeah.
There's definitely some selling pressure up there, for sure. But hopefully the momentum pulls us up.
Yeah, you're getting up there. What do we got? A minute 28 seconds. Let's go down to
and Doug and all the people in my chat said, I don't know. Well, actually, you can see that. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate it. Child number 2, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, you look like you're about 18 years old.
I know, bro. I'm 32. If I shave this mustache, if I shave my beard, bro, I look so young. That's why I don't. That's why I don't. I mean, I appreciate it, because when I'm like 40 and I look like I'm 28, I'll be really happy then. But when I'm 32 and people still think I'm getting ID'd, because they think I'm freaking 20, 21. Come on, guys.
Right.
I'm older than that.
I'm sorry. I wasn't even showing his face when we were talking about that.
Oh, yeah.
You're showing the.
Yeah, bro. I shaved my beard, man. I'm super young.
Right. That's fine.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I still feel like more downside. Let me look at this monthly real quick.
Yeah, I agree on the overall. That's why I think 84 is going to be real tough.
Yeah, because I mean the monthly could start curving, but it still has that angle to the downside, and you still have you'd still have a little bit to go before you got up here.
Right.
Plus, you got all this volume right here. You start falling under all this. I mean, we've already fell into it. We've seen what happened. But I still feel like a retest of these prices at 72K. It just makes sense. This Q2 VWAP right here, previous year to date, it would just make sense. Like that's not even that bad. You come down just a little bit and then boom. That's not even that bad of a drop.
I agree.
Compared to what it used to be.
And 72 will clear all that imbalance on the
yeah.
I think it's the
But that's that's normal. That's a 33%, roughly we'll call it 30% drop. Like that's normal.
Right. Yep.
They're freaking out about a 5% drop, 10% drop in the stock market.
Right.
We're over here fucking halfway through a 30% drop.
Right.
Chilling.
Yep.
23.
I think it was the monthly. Yeah, so the monthly. The monthly.
I'll pull mine down.
Yeah, I'll jump mine up real quick. Remove, add to stage. So the monthly here on that bull market support band, you can see the band down at literally clearing these imbalances here. 66K. Obviously, we're not going to dump straight to that. So this is going to work its way probably up into this box around 70 to 72K. And that's when I think we may, I don't know, who knows? You can see on the monthly, we've supported completely on it. So I don't think.
Yeah, there's a new daily VWAP right now. Let me go back to it. Just reset. KB Gaming pointed it out.
I'm on yours now.
I'm on now. Let's see where the previous day ended. Break it down locally. So it looks like on the 10-minute, you'd want to come down more than likely, unless we're gonna hold the daily right here. See if I can get it to show through that candle. Doesn't look like it can. There it is. We're gonna hold this daily, like price start, because it's about to start making a line. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if we could hold
Flag
price
out.
above that line, then we could possibly have a weekly. We could jump up here to this weekly VWAP, maybe even this monthly VWAP. But if we're not going to hold the daily, like if we start coming down below the line it's going to make, you would have to hold this previous day as support. Like confirm this previous day as support. Looks like it's been resistance all day, right?
Right.
Been resistance all day. So we're going to need to confirm it as support because it's been resistance until this point right here. So we're at a support resistance flip. We're going to need to confirm it as support. And if we're
Right.
not going to hold that previous daily, I mean, I could see us coming down to the previous quarter 3 VWAP and putting in a nice little, you would have lower prices, a higher momentum wave. Money flow is coming in. And I mean, we may not even come down. We may hold this daily, this new daily, and start flipping some of these yearly and or weekly and monthly VWAPs to support.
Right.
You see, they've been resistance. But if we can flip this weekly, really the weekly is going to be the one. If we can flip this weekly to support, it would make sense. Then we would have a leapfrog from our weekly to our previous week, and even a monthly to our previous month, around 85, right? So if we are flipping the daily to support in the next, I like to give it about 30 minutes to really get some time on these lower time frames to see what it's going to do. But if we are holding the daily VWAP as support, then it's very likely we can come up and try to recapture the weekly and monthly VWAPs as support,
Right.
to make a move back up to the previous monthly. The leapfrog effect, it just happens that way. You know what I mean? Like that's why it's called leapfrog, because usually you're going to leapfrog between each of these VWAPs. If you're reclaiming the weekly as support, then you would look for your previous week. Or if you're losing, if your previous week was below and you're losing your weekly, then look for your previous weekly as the final destination. You know what I mean?
Right. I gotcha.
So it's possible if we're flipping resistance to support right now, we're going to have to get above the 84K level. I mean, really, the 83.5, 83.8, the weekly VWAP, I'll feel real good about a leapfrog from this weekly VWAP to this previous weekly VWAP if we're flipping what's been resistance to support.
Right. I agree. And that pretty much your view. It's crazy how the VWAPs line up with a lot of stuff, I think. And I'm not even a VWAP trader. It's
And that's
unreal.
why I'm so happy with them. I'm so happy with them because it simplifies it. I don't need, all I need is Market Cipher and Leapfrog. And it gives me everything. Like there's 5 indicators in Market Cipher Beat. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got momentum, money flow, VWAP, 2 different RSIs. You got the stochastic, blah. You got 2 different RSIs. And then these are just key levels of support. A lot of times the VWAPs will run with macro Fibonacci's. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's just simplified. That's what it is for me about trading. Like I try to simplify it as much as possible. I don't want lines everywhere. I just want to make it real nice and easy, nice and simple. And that's what Leapfrog and Market Cipher has done for me. It just makes it simple.
Right. I gotcha. It looks like we got about 23 people watching. I know I have six in my YouTube. It looks like, and whatever minus yours or plus yours on my 6, the rest of them are on X.
Okay.
So thank you, X.
Shout out to X. Yeah, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate it very much.
Hell yeah. And if you don't know who Junglebeast is, he's a good friend of mine now. His name's Cody. And he also has a YouTube channel. And I actually forgot the link in my description, but I will put it in there.
You could just search Junglebeast on or just tweet my name if you got it. Just at me on Twitter or something.
Yep, I can do that.
You could find me.
Yep.
Really just look up Junglebeast or go Junglecraft Games. You can find me there too.
Okay.
Do a little plug.
That's right. He's a gamer as well. He also games a bit. So, yeah, actually, I was getting ready to do something here on my. I wanted to pull a fib real quick. So
I think you still got me brought up.
yeah, I might as well show mine, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I actually wanted to pull a quick fib from here. I bet you we're hitting a 786 at 862 right now. Yep, 862. Perfect smack and rejection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over here and I am going to mark it out half of this, close long, half of it, and then I'm moving my stop and profit because I'm not sure what the hell is going to happen.
No, that's exactly how you need to be trading right now. For anyone watching, that's how you need to be trading right now in these markets. Once you get up, once you hit your first TP level, whatever your plan was going into it, you set your plans at take profit 1, 2, 3, whatever it is. As soon as you get to that TP one, you move your stop loss either into profit or to entry. That way you got your fees back from the trade. You maybe got a little bit of profit from that 1/3 takeout.
Yep.
But
Plus,
now
remember
it's a winning trade.
Yep. Plus, remember if you set your stop in the profit below, I just went right here, roughly below this. Oh no, it did go a little higher. I can move it down to about there. I'm gonna make money on that too. So
easy.
It probably will stop me out, but I don't really care. That's now 6 trades in a row. Winner. Yep. All right, back to that. So yeah, we're bouncing off this 862. If we can get up here and support that, we will run above this high. I pretty much know that. So, and this is the 24-minute, by the way. Anybody wondering? If we break these highs here, we're changing structure. We're going to push up, definitely up to 80, 85, and then probably because we are eventually going to fill this imbalance over here.
Yeah, you also got a blue triangle followed by a green dot on market cipher A. Yeah, on 24, and that always leads. Now it doesn't always work. It on the market cipher.
I'm pulling you
website.
Back up. You're back up.
Okay, on the market cipher website, it always tells you that it works better on like the 6-hour time frame and higher. But you see the blue dot or blue triangle, green dot.
Yep.
That's a bullish signal. You get the blue dot, blue triangle, green dot. And usually this would have invalidated it. Like 3 candles later, 4 candles later, you get that little red thing. Now you would have went down a little bit, but the breakout did happen. And that's what this signals as a breakout to the upside. Whenever you get a blue triangle followed by a green dot, it works best on the higher time frames, but it's supposed to signal the breakout. And that was still a good signal. Even though you want 3 or 4 candles with bullish continuation signals, and this 4th one might have invalidated that. But if you would have held your stop loss, it should have been under here, right? Because if you would have took this trade, stop loss should have been at your swing low or whatever. So it would have got hairy, but you wouldn't have got stopped out, and that was still a good breakout. I try to go back a little bit. This one, you could have took it right here. Stop loss is down here. You got a little downside, but the breakout did happen.
Yep.
Right here. Not so much. Because sometimes you get the blue dot, green triangle, and it just starts ripping. You don't get any downside, right? It just starts ripping.
Right.
But right now, you do have the blue triangle with the green dot. The green dot's not confirmed. Your VWAP's coming down, but money flow's coming in. So that means that VWAP's probably going to curve off that 0 line. You have a deep anchor wave on this above the 60, and looks like it has room to go.
Yep.
So, like I said, this usually works better, but I've seen it work great on the 15-minute. The blue triangle with the green dot, and you usually want them right next to each other. Blue triangle, green dot, boom.
Right.
So you got a blue triangle, but no green dot. Boom. It does. I really like it on the 15-minute too. Like we're right here, blue triangle, green dot, boom. But you usually want, like I said, you want a couple momentum candles and perhaps money flow about to come in. But it is a good signal that price is reversing and that it's about to go up.
Right.
It's a nice bullish signal with market.
There's another one right there next to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Over to your other side.
Right here.
Nope. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. No, you were going the right way. See, I don't know if it's your left or my right. The right. Go right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Right there. Yep.
Oh yeah, blue triangle, green dot, boom. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and usually, like I said, they want you to on the Market Cipher website whenever you go to learn what the red X's, the red diamonds, the yellow diamonds. Yellow diamonds are just bullish continuation candles. But right here, they say it works best on the 6 hour and higher. This is a good one. Blue triangle, green dot, nice move up. This one didn't work out so good, but they do say wait a couple candles to make sure you're not getting faked out, right? And this just didn't look great either, because it's supposed to, you don't just long off the blue triangle and green dot. You know, it has to look good with Market Cipher B as well. Like VWAP was coming up, you got a nice wave, money flow's already in the green, you get your bullish, you could see you're in runaway train mode right there.
Right.
So that you could actually long off that, and you're claiming a VWAP right there. But yeah, that's something to watch for. You said the 24-minute. I went and looked at it, and you're actually getting that signal now.
Yep. Yep. Sure am. Nice. Well, at least
so like I said, if we are gonna flip, because right now where we're at, price has been resistance all day. All day has been resistance for a while, actually. So if we are gonna flip resistance to support, and we get above these weeklies and monthly VWAPs, I mean, I wouldn't see why not. We go back up to 85K.
Right. Yeah, I think, I mean, we are holding them higher lows. So, at least on the 24-minute.
Now let's go to the daily, because I know the VWAP was trying to cross over. Looks like she did. She's about to try to pinch a green dot. Money flow is coming up, but does have a curve to the downside, just like the VWAP. Looks like it might have a curve to the downside as well. The RSIs are really gapped. They're not tight and green like we've seen down here. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Like you got everything just coming together. Nice tight green RSIs. VWAP coming up. You got a nice curve to the upside on the money flow. Good bull divs. Lovely. That's classic Market Cipher. Just the core strategy right there played out beautiful. You're still in profit if you would have took that long.
Yep. And never been even close to getting.
Bro. That's
stop was, but it would have been below the closes of those candles at least.
Right. Yeah. It's crazy. But I don't know. You see, I just see a curve to the downside. Even if we get a green dot, I mean, we've been playing red dot, green dot. I feel like on the 12 hour right here, it feels like we're in the Squid Games.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and people were getting shot, bro. People were getting taken out. People were getting taken out.
Right.
I don't know if y'all could hear me that good the whole time. My mic was way over here.
No, we could hear you just fine.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's what whenever I got little red dot, green dot, red dot, I just feel like we're playing the Squid Games. And then you go up to the wicks and you can see both sides getting taken out. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Thank you. Thanks, Bo. Have a good night, man. ETH does suck right now. Take a look at an ETH chart once.
Oh, there was a freaking wicked 10-minute candle on ETH not too long ago. Let me see if I can find it. Right here. 10-minute. There it is. Look at that little fucker.
Yeah.
I was watching it as this shit happened. I was like, what is going on?
Is that the day that the
this was a few minutes ago. This was today.
Jesus.
Yeah, bro, look at that. That was today.
Man, if you caught a long down there at 1764 or something like that, or even 62.
Yeah, bro, that's boom, instantly right back up.
Yep.
But I was like, holy shit, what is going on right now? And
Yeah.
Bitcoin wasn't doing it. Bitcoin usually you would have came to the 10-minute and you would have seen the crazy wick on Bitcoin. But I don't know what was going on with ETH, but whatever it was, it wasn't correlated with Bitcoin.
And what exchange is that purple one?
Let's see.
Femex. I'm curious to see if I see it on mine. But your screen's still up for now. I'm gonna pull up.
Okay, yeah.
ETH. I got an ETH USD, but it's the index. Damn, why am I back? Yup, it's on there.
Yeah,
mine
bro.
came down to 1766, but that's not that far off.
Right. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like I said, usually if you see a candle like this on ETH, it's gonna be there on Bitcoin, but it was nowhere to be found on Bitcoin. So I don't know if that was Wells playing games or what happened here, but God damn.
Yeah, I don't really see it on any other. AVAX did it a little bit. AVAX did. Here, I'll pull my screen up real quick. I removed yours, add mine. There's AVAX. AVAX did a little bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it still has a pretty fat middle though.
Yeah, it does. And there's your ETH one.
Yeah.
Adam came down a little bit at pretty much at that same time. What's that?
Yep.
4 o'clock? Is that when that was?
Yeah, about like 440 or something, 420. Some shit.
API. That one actually made a bottom at the same time. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Shoo. That's the S&P. Look at them gaps.
Can you do that? KB said he removed the wick on the smooth. Let me see something. Oh yeah, no, everything's crashing right now, bro. Except for Bitcoin's actually holding a lot stronger than
Yeah, I hear a lot of people saying this is Bitcoin's true testament to digital gold.
Right. It's an actual store of value. Who would have thought?
Look at that, man.
What is my smooth?
What is that? That's down what? From February 19th top. 21%, which is considered a bear market in the stock world. That's crazy. Unreal. Let me know if you want me to jump to your screen. We'll just keep bouncing around.
No, you're good. I'm trying to see if I can turn these wicks off on my smooth. That's what KG. I'll just hit him up. I'll just ask him how he did it. Because whenever I do it, it just turns the whole thing off.
I don't see no gaps in
Because I'd like to get rid of those wicks.
In Bitcoin, I thought I saw a gap this morning to the top side. What was that on? I could have sworn I saw a gap.
Well, yeah, I'll just ask KD.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I was on the low time frame and there was a gap. I don't know how you can make a gap on the low time frame like that, but supposedly there's a CME gap between 85 and 85.5. I don't know if that's how it works or not. I don't know if you can do that on the lower time frame. I really don't know. I normally stick to the daily, and the daily will show me my gaps. Like this one freaking filled to the dollar.
Sound selection. Awesome.
Yeah, so what's this 24 looking like? Okay, it's getting bought back up. That momentum wave's getting big, boy. Actually, that's a little concerning being how low these are. And we have now bullish divergence starting.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Huh. Gold. Gold took a little tumble, but it ain't too bad.
Nice. Yeah, that looks so much better. Appreciate it. Appreciate it there, KB. So much better.
What happened?
I got rid of those wicks that was on my
I'm on your
smooth
screen.
Heineke ash or whatever. That
Oh,
looks so
okay.
much better. Because sometimes the wicks will like really mess it up.
Right. Huh.
Hell yeah, bro. Thank you. Like they'll run into the wicks on the actual candles and it's hard to tell. But now it
Right.
looks so much better. I'm sorry, bro. What was you saying? Something about gold?
Oh no, I was just talking about remove yours, put mine up. Oops, I meant to not get rid of us, but I think we were not there the whole time. Yeah, I was just looking at gold. Gold come down a touch, about $160, something like $130, something like
Yeah,
that.
it was crazy to see it run up after sitting around $2,000 for fucking 2 years.
Yeah, my God, it's now is the time to sell some of your gold if you want to.
Yeah, I'm curious about Fort Knox. I know they was talking about it a few weeks ago about going to check the gold at Fort Knox, and now you ain't heard shit about it.
Nope,
I don't think it's there. Me personally, that's my camp. I don't think we got the gold anymore.
it's very
We
possible.
used to. The public was able to go in and see the gold. You know what I mean? They have whole tours of Fort Knox where you could see the gold and shit, but then they stopped doing it. And now no one's allowed to go see it. Like no one can go see it.
Yeah, I bet they did
It
stop.
sounds like sounds like something's up.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. There was what was I going to look at? Oh yeah, let's take a look at I know these lines make it messy, but just my trading style. I wanted to check the liquidity real quick. See what it looked like. God, it's pretty weak. There ain't much up above and it's
Feels
more
like a sideways range, huh?
it's definitely more down below than it is up above us. But this don't show it all anyway. It's just a
So how can you tell where is it? Because it's thicker to the bottom.
yeah, can you see all them lines? Sometimes it's hard it's tough to see.
Yeah, let me check these.
And I could try to jump down to like an hour and see if that makes it better. Not really. But you can see these lines that these green dots start.
Right.
Right. The more yellow these get, like over here.
Okay.
So there was,
That's higher liquidity.
yes.
So the darker it is.
Right. These are all pretty much liquidations all lit up. Liquidations. Came down in, liquidated all these. Liquid. All the way down. Because, people long in here putting their stops down here.
Right.
Or long in here, your liquidations down here. So it all stacks up together.
Right. Okay.
Yep. And obviously the
And
dark.
price is always going to go get you money.
Absolutely. And it looks like right here, it's really nothing to drive it up or down. Now I could check Coin Glass, the liquidity heat map. I'm sure it'll show a little more on there, but yeah. And don't forget, everyone out there, real quick. We both had to say that real quick.
Yeah. That was cool.
Yeah, never got to say that advice. So yeah, this actually ain't looking too bad. It's this is supposedly the VWAP line. At least that's what I'm taking from I guess it's like a chart based, or actually, you know what? I think that sits at 83.5, and I don't think that changes. Let me see if it populates here. Yeah. 83.5. And then let me check like is it daily? One of these get worse as it's tight. Yeah. Check a lower time frame. Okay, now it don't snake as much. Yeah, so this VWAP's the same across every time frame. So what do you have set up at like 83.5? What VWAP is that? Do you have any VWAPs there, like a daily, like a weekly?
83.5. Yeah, that's around the weekly VWAPs at 83.5. You do have a moving average, looks like, right here at
Okay, it says
83.7.
show VWAP. One sec, I'm seeing if there's a okay, VWAP anchor point session. So it is giving me the session 1.6 multiplier. You would think session would be okay. So maybe that's like the weekly session. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what session is. You would think its session would be whatever time frame your chart you're on. I don't know. All right, let me get rid of this. I actually started playing with some. This is like a 4 VWAP type thing, but I need to just freaking buy that indicator. I got the money sitting there. I just need to do it.
We're waiting for you, bro. Waiting for you to join the leapfrog game.
Damn it.
And it just cleans it up so well, bro. And the community you'll get access to. I mean, Flapping Groper is a world-renowned trader, and you can ask him any question you want.
Right.
You got direct knowledge to just everyone in there. You know, has pretty good. There's a lot of new folks in there, but there's a lot of people in there that's been trading for years. You know what I mean? Like, got a lot of good knowledge, and they're all about helping and learning and teaching, and it's a fantastic community.
Sweet. I'm just
like since I've joined that community, bro, I've met so many people like on the same journey we are. You know what I mean? Like, as I met you through that community because Doom got into it, and then he introduced us, and yeah, bro, like it's a class act. You know what I mean? Like, real classy.
Yeah, that's pretty badass. It's badass. I'll be in there eventually.
I know, bro. We're waiting on you.
Yeah, I was just looking up news real quick. Not that I really pay attention to much news because
no, it is much better, bro. It is much better. Oh, sorry, I was responding in chat.
Right.
Much better. Thank you.
Noise. I see Jesse jumped in. What's up, Jesse? If you're still here. NFT market sends mixed signals. Ethereum to achieve instant finality. Huh. Roadmap aims to silence critics. New DeFi platform emerges. And what is that? New DeFi. I ain't that great of a reader, so I'm not going to read this to y'all. Y'all can see it on the screen. Time.fun. What? What is that? Is this like another pump.fun? Huh. I have to take a look at that. Time.fun.
March 19th.
Let's take a peek. See now. I think this is it. Time is money. Okay, so it's like a NFT type get paid for your time. Interesting. Huh, it's like a pump fund, but for NFTs. Interesting. Pudgy. Or a fake pudgy. I guess that's a real one. Huh. Yeah, a few people in my group are in the NFTs. I'm not so much anymore. Look at that, 169% for a dude's picture.
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
All right, where is the custom VWAP? Here we go. On 19th.
Look, there's Doom.
Custom VWAP.
Ondo has been ranging inside a tight 17% box. This is Jay Chain's post for 26 days. That's, you know what? We'll take a look at Ondo. And you want to pull up something? Or are you good right this second?
No, I'm good. I was placing KB said there's a VWAP at 84.6 on March 19th. And I think that's the price you was looking at.
84.6.
Something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
pretty much the. Yeah.
Yeah, so there is a VWAP from it's a daily VWAP from March 19th or March 19th. Oh, it was a FOMC meeting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Blocky asked
In March.
So yeah, shout out KB. There is a VWAP there. The March 19th VWAP at 84,600.
84,600. Gotcha.
Yeah, I could have swore I labeled it.
Wonder if that was like, okay, so that VWAP is literally cutting that candle in half, which is obviously a volume weighted average price. So it obviously is going to cut that candle in half. That makes sense now. Yep, 84.6 is literally the half of this March 19th daily candle. Huh. All right. Interesting. Get rid of time fun. And pull this up. I'll show you. I thought I pulled it up, but it's obviously not on my screen. I'm waiting until it changes on my YouTube. Okay, see? Here's March 19th. 84.6 is literally the midpoint of that candle, which I'm pretty sure that's how VWAP works. It'll take half this candle, then the next day it'll jump up to half this candle, half that candle. At least how it's calculated.
Each candle adds to the weighted value of it.
Right, how it's calculated.
And that's why they curve up and down, go up, go down.
Username, what's up, brother? Holla if you hear me. There he is. There you go, rib chat. That's funny. I wish you could set those to play each comment as it pops up. You got to manually put it up yourself.
Oh, yeah, but if it just rotate every...
Yep, just every time somebody puts a chat, it shows it up on the screen. I know there's probably second party freaking or third party stuff you can do that on, but
probably costs money.
No doubt. So how long you want to run this tonight?
It doesn't matter to me. I'm out of coffee.
Nice.
Yeah, if we're gonna go longer, I'm gonna go get a little bit more. I'm gonna go refill my cup.
Well, we can do another 15 minutes or so if you want. If you want to run and grab some coffee, I could just.
Yeah. Gotta make sure my wife's doing good. Check in on her. Make sure she doesn't need anything.
Okay, I'll pull you down for now, and then just go ahead and run and do that.
Yeah, bro. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
Cool. And then there was one. I don't like my screen like that, so I'm gonna put it back. What's this look like? Okay, nice and small down there. Or you know what? I'll just pull me away altogether. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at. I'm looking to get above this 83.7 range, work up into here, start eating some of this back, but major resistance at 88K. We've bounced off that twice now, and it was also support back here. Excuse me, get a drink. But yeah, if you pull a volume profile back to when we broke this range, we are still under point of control. It does say that the value area high is at 95, which could be the case. Pulling that back here. Let's pull another one. Pretty much where that was. Here. Yeah, this has moved a lot. This actually, the value area low, this range here was obviously up here until we started building some volume down here. But, oh, wow, that's changed since last night. So the more we play down here, this point of control is going to come down on us. This was up here last night. So we are now sitting at 96K, 627. Yeah, pushing down on that value area high there. So we get above this, we probably will start working our way up. But like I said, 88.8 is major resistance. And I got to keep an eye out for Jungle because we won't be able to hear him. Chicken on that trade. It's only $33 left on it now, but still up 15%. So not too bad. This automatically makes this my 6th winner in a row. The ones before this were much more money. But this one I was actually going to ladder in. I was going to ladder in this trade because I thought maybe this would come down a little more and print another wave of bull div. But it didn't. But it is what it is. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Let's take a look at Ondo real quick. Ondo. There we go. Ondo. Oof. This poor thing. But I can say if we do get some freaking momentum here, like it is trying to build, this isn't quite a lower low here. Actually, closes are a lower low. And a lot of times I will go off the close. So actually we have 3 drives of bull div here. So if we can get this VWAP to stop flatlining, we could possibly get some movement out of this thing. I mean, this thing has been beat down. When was this high? December 24. December 24, and we came down. Let me check and make sure. Okay, Jungle's back. All right, add the stage. What's up, man?
What? I'm back.
I can pull you back down if you want.
No, you're good.
Okay.
No shame.
Right.
No shame in my game.
But yeah, you see Ondo. Ondo's been beat.
87, 170. Yeah, we ain't been able to get above 88.5.
Look at that.
I'm not bullish until we get above 88.5.
62%. Wow.
What is that?
That's Ondo.
Joyce.
Down 61% currently.
When's off season? When's that supposed to be?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this isn't too bad of an idea of an alt season.
Right. That looks good.
A lot of people don't realize that, okay, you came down, you're down right now 62%, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're down 62%. So to get back to them all-time highs, look how much it is. Let me pull that back. I got to squeeze this a little bit. Look how much this is. So we're down 62% just to get back to the all-time high. 164%. It's got to go up just to get back from 60% down.
Now we're going to need massive money coming in.
Yeah, it is. Yep. I think Pith was like even worse. I don't know how much you're into altcoins and stuff like that, but
I do a little bit.
Altcoins.
It's really like the top 15. You know what I mean? Maybe really the top 10, because my plan for the bear market is ETH, Solana, XRP. I don't know either Ada or Sui because Sui's grabbed my attention. Either Ada or Sui, just because Ada's has been around, dog, like, and it's never lost too many spots in market cap, and they're always building. And but Sui, there is a couple of new coins I might consider, but my top three right now are for sure Ethereum, Solana, and XRP.
Right.
And then I'm gonna do one more top 10 crypto and then a meme coin, but I haven't decided my last two yet.
Look at that. Just for Pith to get back to its all-time high, you're talking 322%.
It's possible. I mean, fuck.
It is. And imagine buying this right now. I mean, look, we have pretty much just about 3 drives of bull dev. It's trying to, I mean, VWAP is just like flatlined. But on the daily, it is pretty much just about 3 drives of bull dev. I mean, this is a touch lower. Not the wicks, but I sometimes go by body closes.
Right.
We ain't print that third dot yet, so maybe this does come down a little more.
See, I'm the same way with my divs. Like sometimes the wick is way down there, and I'm like, well, our body candles are still lower, so
right,
not lower than that wick, but it's lower than them candles on that wick.
Yep.
So I kind of do the same thing.
How are you? Thank you for stopping in. I don't know if you're still here or not, but thank you. You finally caught a stream because she's over way on the other side of the pond. And yeah, so she rarely catches streams when I do them at 12 o'clock.
But, yeah, she must be like England or something.
Yeah, I forget where she is. I know Jesse's in the Netherlands, and I don't think she's too far from that.
Okay. Well, yeah, still, yeah, that's what is that, like 6, 7, 8 hour difference?
Yeah, I know.
Difference? Like they're ahead of day, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're already. I think it's like 1 in the morning or 3 in the morning
right,
over there.
They are, right. Because they're not behind us; they're in front of us. All right.
Damn, we got 36 watching. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
God bless all of you, man.
Like I said, if you haven't seen my channel, go hit the sub, and if you haven't seen his, go hit the sub.
We appreciate all the love.
Hell yeah, we appreciate everybody.
We do this for y'all.
Yep. Exactly. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm looking at for the night. I'm in my long. I'm waiting to see what plays out here. 24 minutes still looking decent. I mean,
let's see. Well, I like the 1 hour money flow coming in. You just put in a pretty decent bottom. I mean, you do have potential for some bull divs off this, but you could not even get bull divs. You could just get a little move down and then get another trigger wave. You already got your anchor wave. You get your trigger wave. It doesn't have to be a bull div. Oh, you got me up. So you got your deep anchor. You come down here. You don't have to put in lower prices to catch a trigger wave to the upside. We come down just a little bit. We put in a little red dot, and then we catch a little momentum trigger wave. You got your anchor. You get your trigger right here. Even if price doesn't come lower than what we see here, it won't be a bear div, but anchor trigger still plays out.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's very possible. And what'd you say? You was looking at the 24. I like VWAP's coming down, money flow's coming in. We might see a retest just to make sure. We was talking about it earlier in the stream. Come down, make sure our previous day VWAP that has been resistance. You see, since it reset, it was just resistance all day. And now we have a chance to flip it to support. If we're going to flip this to support, then I would feel good about this VWAP, which is already starting to look like it's going to bounce, kind of curve to the upside here, like we've seen right here. You see, keep that price going. You have a pretty deep anchor wave that you could potentially play some bear divs off of as price gets higher. You watch that momentum fade, like we seen, I think, on the 10-minute not too long ago. Yeah, like right here, you got a couple bear divs playing, prices getting higher, and then you get lower. But now you got a new anchor wave completely.
Right. Thank you, IKB. Crypto Face going long. Thank you for mentioning that.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's what I was saying. That's what I said at the start of the stream. We get some nice momentum candles right here. Like this is, let's see, because VWAP's starting to curve up here on the 10-minute. You got your I don't think there's a wick on that. I don't see a wick. Maybe a little bottom wick. You do have a little bottom wick on this momentum candle. So yep, you want to wait. You want to wait for a strong momentum candle.
Right.
Like I said, I still feel like we'd have to confirm this as support. Now we could just confirm the daily as support and continue up and never have to confirm the previous day as support.
Right.
But if we're not going to hold the daily, we do need to confirm what's been resistance. So all day today, we need to confirm what that resistance has been as support, in my opinion, to really get up there.
Right. I gotcha. Hell yeah. And that's pretty much, it runs along the lines of what I'm seeing as well.
Right.
Yep. And there's
And
definitely
that weekly, I know Face is really watching the weekly here, and I'm not sure which chart he's looking at. I'm not even sure which chart I'm looking at right now.
You see that right there is hidden bullish divergence if we get a green dot below that obvious other green dot. But that's why I was hoping for a little deeper, but it's no big deal.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, I'm still nervous about the money flow on the weekly. It is coming out. I know the VWAP's headed up, but I can see the curve to the downside.
Yep.
And we might come lower, honestly.
Yep. It's definitely a chance.
But when Face calls a bottom at 81.5, that's something to listen to. You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? Like, I fucking listen.
Absolutely.
Like, but I still do my own analysis and my own. I'm thankful that he gave me that like
knowledge, right?
Knowledge, like, hey, the bottom's probably in at 81.5.
Yep.
Do with that what you will. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate that. Thank you, Face.
I agree. Yep.
But for me, I'm still seeing. I still see that little curve to the downside. But I mean, it could just boop, just rip right up in this curve, not even happen. Boop.
Yep. So, when that green dot prints, it could just,
because the green dot is going to print when that VWAP's crossing the zero line. When the VWAP's actually gonna come up and go over the zero line, then we'll get the green dot. But you see it went over just a little bit, and then boom, we got another red dot. It went up, and then we came lower.
Right.
So I don't know.
Yeah, like Bozo said, range anxiety. Nice. Yeah, so we're just chilling and waiting for this damn price to move, man. Jesus. You got any mods set on your channel yet?
No, not yet. But as soon as I figure out how to do it, I'm giving KB. He's definitely getting a wrench.
All you got to do is click his name, and you'll
like
see
right here.
I think you can do it in here. The 3 dots.
3 dots. Yeah.
Oh no, you can't do it in here, huh?
But yeah, as soon as I'm able to figure it out, I was going to give him a wrench.
If you have your stream pulled up, all you do is click on his name. It'll say add moderator.
Let me go to YouTube.
If you're watching your stream.
I don't. Can I do it on my phone? You think?
Yeah. Yep. I think I tried it once and couldn't figure it out, but I think it is possible. I believe so.
I'd probably have to go to YouTube Studio. Here, I'll just do it right here.
Yeah, I know Jay Violet, and I have some people in mind, but I feel so bad if I start giving wrenches out, and it's not people that don't expect to get one and don't. So I'm like, and plus I hate it when I go into a stream and all you see is mods. It kind of discourages me. I don't know. It's a weird feeling for me. So it kind of, I will end up giving out wrenches. I'm hoping more people, start to come into, YouTube and watch me. But it seems like I do get a few people watching for sure on X.
I gotta mute my audio.
I think IKB is talking about me being right as far as like walking into a stream and seeing so many mods. It just right, exactly. I have one mod right now, and Brian is my mod right now because he was actually I used to, well, I still do when it snows. I plow, so I do live streams from the plow truck, and he was modding for me one night because I had a few idiots in there that I wanted to chuck. So he's one of my mods, but yeah, they want to. Yeah, that's annoying. Sorry, my dogs they're whining to go out. But yeah, it's we'll give it another 9 minutes. We'll make it an hour and a half, and then we'll shut her down for now.
All right, that sounds good.
You got anything else you want to show, or you trying to figure that out?
Yeah, I think I figured it out.
Yeah, so I know you like on a regular
add as moderator, right?
Yep. And then there's two different levels. One's like an admin that can put other mods in timeout. Do you know what I mean? Or you do like a standard base where.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just the standard one. Should be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty much the same. You give every mod equal rights. So
right. Well, KB, man, he showed me so much love throughout my career. He's always commenting, always liking my videos. Right. He's in the chat. You know what I mean? Like,
right. If you get even 2, 3 to 5 people watching, you at least want one mod because there are idiots out there.
Yeah, and I'm not expecting anything out of you, KB. It's just cool, man. I appreciate you. I want to show you can have that. You can have that wrench. I know some people in the future are gonna be like, "Oh, I wish I had a wrench," but that's too bad.
And oh yeah, it depends on time if anyone's available at the same time. Yeah, it's true. That's true. I didn't think about that as well. Like normally I'm not streaming at 8:55 at night either. I'm almost ready for bed at this point. But I'm up at 3 a.m. on the weekdays, so
right.
There you go. I see him blue now.
Yeah. No, thank you, man. Like I said, I'm not expecting anything. Like you don't have to be in lives or anything. Like I don't have a lot of people who's watching or anything. So I appreciate the love, man. You showed my support for me. So yeah, that's cool, man. Thank you.
And IKB, by the way, you can also go into any videos he posts and delete them scam messages. The ones that like, okay.
Oh yeah, it's with the seed phrases and great content, but I have a wallet.
Right. Let me just take your wallet and put it in mine. No. But yeah, he can delete those too if he ends up seeing them. You don't have to make it a job of it. But
yeah, like I said, I just gave him the wrench because he showed me love, showed me support. I don't expect anything. Like you ain't got to be in the streams. You ain't got to delete no comments. Like it was just show my appreciation for them.
Yeah, they are annoying.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Every time I go to YouTube Studio, I got all these comments, and it's like, oh my god! But I have to delete. I try to delete them as much as I can because I don't want anyone new to crypto. Like, oh yeah, look at this. These idiots just left me a seed phrase. No, don't do it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what they think people are going to do there. I guess gas fees. Somebody's telling me gas fees. Because, okay, I take your seed phrase and I put it in a wallet. Do they expect me to put money in that wallet? No. That don't, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I don't know. I don't understand what they expect. But maybe a newbie would put that seed phrase in and think they have, I don't know. It's strange.
Yeah, that's but I don't want to take the risk. Like if someone is new to crypto and they like fall for it off of my channel, I'll feel so bad for them.
Yep, absolutely.
I didn't do my job and get rid of it.
I delete them all. I try to delete as many as I can as well. But what's weird, I noticed, is every other comment I'll get as a notification, except for those.
Yeah, because they don't show up in the notification thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Like, because whenever people comment, it'll be like KB just commented on your video or whatever.
Yep.
But like you said, you never see those.
Yep. And if I pull some AI clips from this, I'll send them your way as well. Because in StreamYard, obviously, if you pay for it, you can bust down your streams and recordings into different shorts and stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah,
AI
that's I've been trying to work on my short views as well. I've only done 2 short. I was gonna do a Spiderline video tomorrow, and put that out. And it's like a little tutorial on how I did my spider lines and where I drew them from and how you can use them.
Right.
Oh,
sounds like somebody's there.
Yeah, I'm checking the ring right now. Oh, we just got a stray. We just picked. Now I got 3 big old 80-pound dogs.
Damn, boy.
I think I've already told you, yeah. Because I got my boxer pit mix from. I got him in 2015. And I was like 22. Yeah, because I've had him for 10 years. And he's 80 pounds. We just took him all to the vet. He's freaking 80 pounds. And then my German Shepherd we got last year. She's almost a year now. She's 60 pounds. I don't see nothing. But I live out in the country, so sometimes people would dump their dogs, and someone left a boxer pit mix. Like the vet said, she looks 2 years old, and she's gonna be just as big as Jax, and she's taller than Jax, but Jax is like thick, you know what I mean, big old blockhead, and so now I got 3 big old dogs, but I'm happy about that because I'm about to start working the night shift at the casino, and I'll be gone from 8 till 4 in the morning. I mean, I live out on an island, a literal island here in Bossier, well, really Doyline, Louisiana. And so there are not a lot of people come out here, but I'll feel a lot better about my pregnant wife, being here by herself with 3 80-pound dogs, a German Shepherd and 2 boxer pit bull mix. Yeah.
Right.
Good luck getting away from those guys. That'll make me feel a lot better.
I noticed he said CF entry on ETH after that up and down candle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nice. I was just saying that. Well, I'm sure you guys heard, but
yeah, I haven't been able to take a trade. I've been looking at the charts since we got on. Like I haven't been able to look at the charts all day. Like right now, we're getting a good momentum candle to the upside on the 10-minute. It might be a good time to enter. Put the stop loss at 83.4.
Yeah.
Right.
VWAP's getting a good curve. You have a nice red dot way above the 0 line here on the 10-minute. Yeah, I mean that's a good entry point. Take it up to the weekly, at least the weekly at 83.8, maybe even 84K.
Right. Nice.
Why not? I'm not gonna take it on breakout, but I'll give it a shot on BitUnix. I haven't traded on BitUnix in so long. But I should really take it on my breakout. But man, I'm just nervous of losing. Scared money don't make money. I'll be damned. Scared money don't make money.
That's very true. Very, very true. I think you're still pulled up. I think. Yeah. Okay, your chart's still pulled up.
Yeah, because I mean that's as it looks like a good momentum candle. Or it did. Now it's just dumping, man. Now it's just dumping. That's why I'm just nervous about taking anything right now. But like I just said, scare money don't make money.
That's
like I know Crypto Face ain't worried about this little shit down. You know what I mean? Like,
nope. He's got control.
He's trusting. Yeah, he's trusting fucking this money flow coming on the 1 hour. VWAP is coming down, but it very well could bounce. I just don't like how gapped the RSIs are.
Right. You'd like them to be a little tighter.
Yeah, a little more tight. And I'd like to make sure the support and resistance flip is real.
Right. Get some type of confirmation there.
Right.
Hmm.
But yeah, that sucked because it opened as strong, but then we got now it's not a strong momentum candle anymore. It has that wick to the downside. But it did look good. As soon as I was saying something though, it just had to invalidate me.
Damn.
That's how it goes.
Yep.
Cause no, I swear to God, I pulled up my account. And I was about to take it, but that's not the strategy. You know what I mean? Like now my strategy is not there. My momentum candle is not there.
Right.
I missed the momentum candle right here, and even that one still had a small wick down. So now I know I'm just gonna wait because I've fumbled the bag so many times, not sticking to my strategy. Like I would have hopped in, and then it would have started dumping, and I would have felt like an idiot.
I'm gonna send talking about dogs. I'll send my I made a actually, you know what, that might be on my tablet. I think it is. I made a 4-minute video of all my dogs. I'll send that in there. Just
Oh,
explain,
badass.
saying their names, a little bit about them. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like my boy Jax, my 10-year-old dog that I've had since I was 22, like way back in the day. And like his face used to be like real dark, you know what I mean? Real dark color, black, and now it's all white. And like I look at pictures from him back in the day, I'm like, damn, my man got old.
Right. Yeah.
But he's still strong, man. He's still strong, healthy, fucking thick like a sausage. You know what I mean? 80 pounds. When they put him on the scale, he was 80 pounds. I said, damn, boy.
Damn, that is a big boy.
What are you doing?
Damn.
He's thick.
Yeah, he's on. How much you weigh?
I'm about 180, 185.
Yeah, that's about what I am. I'm about 190 myself.
Yeah, fucking that dog, man. I love that dog.
Nice.
He's been with me. He's been with me through it.
Right. All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up here. But I appreciate all you ladies and gentlemen out there. It looks like 34 still watching.
Oh man, that's awesome. Thank y'all, man.
Cool, man.
I hope y'all was able to get some good content here.
Yeah. Hopefully, we can each get a few subs out of this, So.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
But yeah,
We always appreciate that.
Head on over to Beast channel and Jungle Beast, and yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Unless you got something else.
No, I'm waiting on a strong 10-minute momentum candle to long. I like how the VWAP is curving down, but I do like how the 1 hour money flow has crossed over with a deep bottom.
Right.
Now we could see a small little correction. We could see a little red dot, a small little correction.
Little trigger wave there.
Right, down to the previous daily. But I feel like the next green dot is going to take us up to at least a weekly, maybe even the monthly. Right here, these VWAPs right here.
Yep.
Because I mean, the idea of going long, the money flow's coming up, VWAP's curving up. I swear to God, I was about to hit that long button, but then my strategy, I stick to my strategy, and that is not a momentum candle to the upside. Yeah. It has that wick down, so now I have to wait. Yep. No matter how bad I want to hop in right now, and boy, do I want to hop in. I missed it. This was it. The boom right there. You get in right here. I fucking missed it.
And I know if
now I gotta wait. And now look at it pumping.
I know you would have saw it if you would have saw it earlier on that 24-minute that bull div. I guarantee you probably would have got in as well.
Oh yeah, probably so. I bet it would have had a good momentum candle lining up somewhere. Yeah, look at that strong momentum candle. Oh,
right go down some.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yep, that's where I got in right there. Yep,
right there.
Momentum. Actually, no, I was down a little lower. I was probably below that low.
Oh yeah. Look, because you said the bull divs.
Yep.
Yeah. Momentum candle. Yep, I would have got in right there if I would have seen the bull divs. Money flow coming up. Money flow would have had me nervous, but the VWAP being so high would have looked real good.
Yep.
But yeah. Sweet. See, and now I have to wait. You know what I mean? Like, damn. But that's fine because I'd blah. I'd rather wait than long the freaking top of the candle and it comes crashing down.
Damn Skippy.
I've done that. I've done that too many times to continue to do it.
Especially if you're waiting for some type of what was that? The previous day retest.
Oh yeah, as support, right? Because it was all. If you see, it's been resistance. If you haven't seen this already, I showed it a couple times. So if you've seen it already, I'm sorry, but our previous day VWAP has been resistance all day, right? All day we just couldn't get above it. We're finally above it. I'd like to make sure she's support, like, because she's been resistance all day. I'd like to confirm her as support. Yep. Now, even if we rip up real quick, we come up real quick and we confirm the daily as support. I'll take that too. You know what I mean? Like if we hold the daily and we continue with more Hanaki Ashi candles to the upside after coming down and confirming the daily as support, I'll take that too. But right now, I would still like to confirm this level right here, 83.4, 83.3 as support. Because it's been resistance. But yeah, we could even, like I said, we come up and then we can confirm the daily as support, right? We hold that daily after a move down. Boom. You can still get another entry to the upside.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching. Hopefully I'm around. I'm about to have to go put the baby down. It's 8 o'clock. I hear her in there giving mom a hard time.
Well, go do what you do. I appreciate all you watching. I really do. Much love to everybody.
Yeah, man. God bless all of you. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. And thank you, Jungle, for coming on. Well, Cody. I like to call you Cody. So
whatever. Yeah, Cody, Jungle. It's all good.
Right. So thank you again for coming on, and I'm glad we could get it to stream to yours as well. So, but
yeah, man, that was cool.
Do more of this in the future, obviously.
Yeah,
we've already done 3, so we're going to keep
might as well keep it going. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you a couple ideas too. I was running over a couple ideas in my head today. Maybe we could expand and do something. But I'll send you some text, bro, about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like I said, thank you all for watching, and that's pretty much it.
God bless. We're out.
All right, Blocky out.